about jade jewelry. So we have a little jewelry in the show. We love that. This is, of course, Jay's sterling silver graduated hammer bead hoop earring. You've got two sizes to choose from. I love the smaller size. It's kind of like, it's a little sporty.
Isn't it?
It's a little sporty on Jackie.
I like that
with
size
her,
a lot.
with her softies outfit and her Skechers. I love, Jill, that these are like, these are the wearable hoops.
Yes, right? There's nothing intimidating about these hoops at all. Hi, everybody. They're kind of a J hoop style, no pun intended, right? But it kind of gracefully curves. I love that because it's almost, if it had been finished, it would be more of an oval shape, right, Courtney? Which I think is more flattering. And we did it for you in sort of two scales. We have the 3/4 inch or we have the 1 3/4 inch. So both of those, I think, very much in everybody's comfort range. And of course, what accents it so beautifully are our hammered beads. These are our shimmer beads, like I like to call them. That hammered texture is like faceting a gemstone. So it facets the silver. It gives more places for that light to bounce off. And to be able to get an earring like this from a designer brand, I mean, at this kind of price point, like this is like costume jewelry price point.
So 12
for fine
or 13
designer.
on Easy Pay. So to me, that says
great.
get whatever size you like because they're about the same
They're
price.
awesome.
I love the way you did this too, because sometimes with a hoop style, you don't get a nice big back, and that's one of the points of difference. This was really born out of a heritage luxury jewelry brand. You get those finishes. So these are going to press right up on your lobe perfectly. They're going to sit perfectly. And they are not dainty. You do not have to worry about, like, these are sturdy because they're well made.
They're not hollow beads, so they have some, like on the inside, they really have a lot of extra metal. That means that when you're taking these off and putting them on, you're not going to pick them up one day and realize they've been dented or crimped. It's all nickel free, so again, if you have sensitivities, you won't have that with Jay. It's beautiful 925 sterling silver that I think for this time of year when, you know, it's hot out, it's warm out, like you don't want to be wearing heavy jewelry, but you want your jewelry. I feel like this is sort of a skinny hoop, but not as skinny as some. You know, it's a nice shape hoop. It's not something that gets in your way. Nothing's dangling. And like you said, well, this is the 1 1/4 inch size that I'm wearing, that smaller 3/4 inch. I think if you're normally someone who likes a stud earring, this is sort of just that smaller, you know, sporty style when you're going to play pickleball or you're, you know, going for a stroll to get ice cream in the evening. That's the little earring you're wearing.
And you're saving $52, and you're saving $60 on the larger style.
Wow.
If you want the 3/4, we have $425. That's what you see on Jackie. In the 1 1/4 inch, that's what Jill and I have on. We have fewer than 300. It's either $12 or $13 on Easy Pay. And I do think change your earring, change how you view yourself.
Yes.
They frame your face. It is a fun way to switch up what you're already doing. And doing it in luxury jewelry, I mean, look at the packaging that you're getting home. You know, this is the type of brand that if it weren't exclusive to QVC, if you were going to go into like a luxury mall like our mall that has all the fancy jewelry stores, things would be in glass. You would have that experience, like that prestige jewelry experience you get with Jay. So at a clearance sale price, it's like a yay opportunity. Like, this is the jewelry you can pass down.
It is. It absolutely is. I mean, we try to design things that may have a little bit of an updated, modern spin to it, but I never like to call those trends. You know, I just like to really let you know that what you're investing in here is a design heritage. Our luxury designer DNA is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. So there's a lot that goes into the jewelry that we bring you at Jay. We've been at QVC for over 12 years. So again, we want to be that luxury sale point for you when you're ready to upgrade what you love. And you will notice from the feel, you know our jewelry, Courtney, from the feel to the touch to the details to, again, something as simple as giving you a larger clutch back in the back to make sure that it really holds that earring flush up against the ear. That 3/4 inch size too. I noticed that your ears you have double piercings. Like, I think that smaller size would also be great if you wanted to do like a little diamond stud next to it. You know, you really could could have fun with these.
Get both.
And even if you want, you could, couldn't you? You could wear those together.
Absolutely.
Even look how with the J hoop style, we continued it just a little bit further back. Sometimes a J style will, when you're looking at an earring, it might stop like right here, and we continued it. So it's almost a 3/4 hoop in the way that it wraps around, but that way you can feel comfortable if you're pulling your hair up. You still have something that looks nicely finished, just like Dennis Basso would say, the back of the dress has to look just as fabulous as the front. The same with jewelry.
It's a design detail. It's not to like takeaways. We're very, very busy. You know what's so neat too? Don't wait on these, they're going. If you want the 1 1/4, we have $230. If you want the 3/4, we have $350. I love like I keep up with jewelry trends. I keep up with fashion trends because I love it. So I don't even need to look for it because I just get sent the ads, right?
The universe brings it to you.
Social media. But everything in, high-end jewelry right now is like movement and, snake, and like there's all these sort of animal influences and stuff. And I'm like, Jay has been doing that.
Yes.
Like you're always about movement. You're always about interesting, structures and shapes. And I look at this and I think this is what is in right now in high-end jewelry at this crazy price. But if you're a collector, this is going to flow back into your collection, and that's the other reason why people invest more in designer jewelry, is because they want a flow. They want to build a collection that all works together.
Maybe not matchy-matchy, but really looks designed like it was supposed to be together. These shimmer beads, like our inspiration for these hammered beads, was really the way that sunlight and moonlight reflect off the water.
Ooh,
so there
pretty.
is sort of a shimmer there. And this bead has been very important in Jay Designs for the last couple of years. I can tell you, I just got back from Ireland a couple weeks ago. That's our next inspiration.
Really?
So we're designing a whole collection around not necessarily the symbols of Ireland that you would shop for on an Irish day, but again, the rock formations, the cobblestone textures, believe me, Jane and I are going to geek out over it big time. I can tell you. But I mean but that's what Jay does. We're not creating these using AI. We're not using computer CAD design. We have artists who sketch, who also travel the world and find these little bits in little corners of a country or a land, and then we take that inspiration and take you on travels as you're wearing the jewelry.
So cool.
Yeah, it's really fun.
And try the brand for the first time here, and you're going to see things like, oh, I can't pinch this and break it. All those little things too. If you want the 3/4, we have $300. If you want the 1 1/4, we have $150 to go around. Thank you, Jill. Wonderful to see you. Want to remind everyone of